Hello, American Girlfriends. So it's Miss Casey here, and I just wanted to take a few minutes and go over a few things for your Molly lapbook. And first of all, I do apologize. I did forget to put in a coloring sheet that I had of Molly, so that will be in your Mary Ellen kit for March. Whenever you receive March's American Girl kit for Mary Ellen, there will be a Molly thing in there. So Miss Casey totally forgot. I'm so sorry. So first of all, we're going to go over the characters for Molly. You'll have a little paper and you would cut out, let's see if I can, there we go. And then we have Molly. That is Jill, her older sister. We have Ricky, little brother. We have Dad, brother, and then Mom. So you can put them in there however you would like. Okay. And then also you have Molly's locket, which is a heart cutout. We're going to read part of the book so you know what to go in there. And then we have this other one, this postcard. That's how it folds. And so I'm going to read some information for you out of Meet Molly, which is the first of the original book series. Everything is now Be Forever. But in the first chapter, it talks about the information that you're going to need to know for Molly's locket and then also Molly's postcard. So, first of all, to begin with, so Molly is sitting at the table staring at a plate of turnips. She doesn't like turnips, but during World War II, they ate everything because that was what they had and they didn't want anything to go to waste. So Molly was still at the kitchen table facing a plate of cold turnips. At 8:46 p.m., none of this would have happened if Dad were home, she thought. Molly touched the heart-shaped locket she wore on a thin chain around her neck. She pulled it forward, opened it to look at the tiny picture inside. Her father's face smiled back at her. Molly's father was a doctor. When American soldiers started fighting in World War II, Dr. McIntyre joined the army. Now he was somewhere in England taking care of wounded and sick soldiers. He'd been gone for 7 months. Molly missed him every single minute of every single day, but especially at dinner time. So that's what it's talking about. So Molly's locket helped her. It had her dad in it. He'd been away for 7 months, and he was a doctor helping all the soldiers that were fighting in World War II. So then it also talked about a postcard that came. So when a letter came from Dad, it was a surprise and a treat. Everyone gathered and listened in silence while Mrs. McIntyre read the letter aloud. Dad always sent a special message to each member of the family. He told jokes and drew funny sketches, but he didn't say which hospital he worked in or names of any of the towns he visited. That wasn't allowed because of the war. Even though Dad's letters were long and funny and wonderful, they still sounded as if they came from very far away. They were not at all like the words Dad spoke in his deep down voice that you could feel rumbling inside you and filling up the house. Molly used to be able to hear that voice even when she was up in her room during homework. So, and the book has a picture of all the families sitting there reading Dad's letter he would send them. But again, he couldn't say where he was or who he was helping or anything about details of the war. But it was nice. He always had a very special message for each one of them in his postcards. So I hope that you enjoy that. And also, of course, make sure that you have fun with everything for Molly and send Miss Sammy and I some pictures. Thanks, everybody. Bye.